What's going on, guys? It's RVP. March Madness is in full swing, and it's now the Sweet 16. I'm going to pick the rest of the tournament from the Sweet 16 on today, and hopefully I'll be able to get these right. I had Virginia winning the whole thing in my original bracket, if you watched that video, and clearly that didn't happen. They lost in the first round. First 16 seed to upset a 1, and of course, I was the one that picked Virginia, right? So I have Kentucky winning that first game against Kansas State. They barely got by the 16 seed. And I think they will lose to the Wildcats. I got Loyola Chicago and Nevada. I'm going to take Loyola Chicago to keep this Cinderella run going one more round at least. I have them into the Elite Eight. And while we're here, I'm going to pick Kentucky to go to the Final Four in that region. Pretty easy draw for them. I mean, the top 4 seeds in that region all ousted in the first 2 rounds. We got Florida State now and Gonzaga. Florida State, fresh off an upset of Xavier, and Gonzaga's done pretty well to start the tournament, so I'm going to take Gonzaga to win that one. And we got Michigan and Texas A&M. I really like Michigan coming into the tournament. They struggled a little bit against Houston, barely got by them, and Texas A&M really just routed North Carolina in the second round. But I'm going to take Michigan here, the higher seed, to move on to the Elite Eight, and they will face Gonzaga. And this game should be a good game. Gonzaga and Michigan should be 2 evenly matched teams, the 3 and the 4 seed. I'm going to take Michigan to go to the Final Four from the West region. Up to the East, this one, not even going to be close. I think Villanova will blow out West Virginia. And this one will be a good game. Texas Tech and Purdue. Texas Tech has done great so far in the tournament. Purdue struggled a little bit against Butler. But I'm going to take Texas Tech in this one to face Villanova in the Elite Eight. Let's look back here. Alright, I got Texas Tech. And now down to the... Oh, no, let's pick Villanova. I got going into the Final Four. Down to the Midwest now. Kansas and Clemson. Clemson just destroyed Auburn in the second round. They just totally destroyed them the whole game. I think they can keep this run going and beat Kansas. Kansas just barely squeaked by Seton Hall in round number 2. Syracuse on a miracle run as well. But the Dukies played great in the first 2 rounds. I think the Blue Devils will move on to the Elite Eight. And then we got Clemson and Duke. I think Duke wins that one. It should be a great game set up in the Final Four, Villanova versus Duke. Now the Final Four, we got Michigan and Kentucky. I think Michigan, the 3 seed, will move on to the national championship to face either Villanova or Duke. That one could be a game for the ages. 2 offensive powerhouses in Duke and Villanova. BPI, RPI, fairly well matched. Villanova, I think, is still the best team in this tournament, the best team in the nation this year. And I'm going to pick them to go to the championship, and I will pick them to defeat Michigan, and they are my national champion. Thank you for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Peace out.